Okay, here we go. See a group of young kids come walking down. Advance this a little bit. Here they come. Walking down as a group. They spot a bicycle in my driveway and decide to cross the traffic. Here comes one of the kids. You see him go by. And then you see him right here again with his buddy. Here they come in. This is going to show them coming across. Here they come across. Running in. Kid's got his bag of Doritos. The one takes a dump in the fresh garbage, and dude, that was some nasty garbage that he fell in too. I mean, there was diapers in there, and there was, dude, there was like really nasty stuff I think he had out back for a long time. So when he got home, he had to have stunk like a mofo. Anyway, here they come again. You notice this kid, the way he's dressed, his hat. They're on the bicycle, chain pops him. This kid drops his bag of Doritos, which I still have here for whenever he wants them. Maybe when he goes to jail, he wants something to eat. I would be glad to bring them up for him. But here they go. Another shot. I'll slow it down. You can get a little facial in there. Slowing down. Here comes the one coming into the frame. Clean cut, kids. This one's got a black shirt on. Shorts, holding up his shorts with one hand. He's got a bag of Doritos on the other side. Here. There's a face. Here comes the other one. Now, he comes out. You notice he's wearing shorts with a white stripe down here. He's got a white t-shirt on. He's a blonde kid. Blonde, white kid. They're both white kids. Riding the bicycle. Riding through. And here's what happens. The chain pops. And he starts to go down. Now, the funny thing is, this one right here is pointing at the chain. It's like, hey, you're about to get knocked off of that. What the hell's that, Maynard? And here's his bag of Doritos. Now, hey, finders, keepers, losers, reapers. Oh, I dropped my evidence. This kid was just munching on these Doritos. Now, here's his other buddy, accomplice, walking along like a moron that he is. Dude, for future reference, if you're gonna rob somebody, don't leave your spit and your fingerprints behind. You know, just so you know this for later. Alright, you can see him coming in. Here's his little buddy here. Now even this dude, he's got his head turns backwards. You could turn these guys in too, and he could make 200 bucks. Any of you guys, this guy's over here walking along. Dude, you guys want to turn your buddies in? It's 200 bucks. You can get a nice pair of shoes, get a bike of your own, all kinds of shit, man. I mean, I would. What the hell? I'll do something stupid. I'll give you a, oh, there we go. Give a little more of this. And here we go. Oh. These are just a few of the cams, and the other cams aren't on there because nobody really needs to know how many cameras there are. Here's a view of, and here they come. You can see them walking in this corner right here. That's if you can see that. And then the one kid comes. Walking in, oh, there he goes. Gotta hold up his shorts, make sure you don't drop your pants. It'd be embarrassing you're in the middle of a theft and you drop your pants. Then he comes in. Looks like they're racing each other. See who can steal the bike first. Also, these kids really ought to think about it. Number one thing, if you're going to rob somebody, make sure there aren't any security cameras around watching you, because not only will you get caught, but the people who see this on YouTube will think you're complete morons. Now, they actually did it pretty quickly. I was out back, wife was in the house was all lit up, and they did it as quick as they could. Once again, the only thing I gotta tell you, kid, don't leave your bag of Doritos behind, because you got your spit, you've got what's called DNA inside there that identifies you. Plus with your fingerprints. Now, that's never a good idea to leave that kind of evidence behind, because it immediately... I love the part where he's pointing to the cord. This guy takes a fall into all the garbage. He sees the opportunity, throws the Doritos on the ground, grabs the bike, and here comes his other buddy who said, "I didn't steal no bike, I don't know what you're talking about," saying he didn't say anything. Of course, we know he saw everything. Okay, I'm going to post this one because it's the first one that I posted. I'll give you a little run back so you can take a look at these fools just one more time. I'm getting a better one put up here. Right now the police are processing the original of this so that they have that for their records. But I thought to help people along, get a little better, I'd give you guys an opportunity to make the $200 that's been offered for the capture of this kid and the other kid. Now, from what the officer told me, was that this kid made it off the property, so he's automatically guilty of petty larceny, which is what he'd be charged with. The other kid that wasn't so lucky, that didn't actually get to ride off on the bicycle, even though he didn't get to ride off on the bicycle, he's still guilty of petty larceny because he rode the bike past the property line. Which the property line is right there at the end of the driveway. Plus, he also assaulted my garbage, which really wasn't very nice of him to do. Oh, there they go. They don't actually run that fast. Here they come back into the frame. Now, really, if anybody happens to know these kids or thinks they know these kids, if you can identify these people, identify these kids, they're not hard to identify. Obviously, you don't have a car, they need bicycles to get around. You can identify them, it's $200. As soon as they get arrested, you got a positive ID, the police confirm it, it's $200. Nobody has to know who you are. Even if you were there with them that night, that's $200. You're not going to know these, you're not going to be friends with these idiots forever, because for one thing, either they're going to be in prison or you are. And obviously, these aren't very bright criminals, so it's more likely that they're going to be in prison. Because they're going to get caught. Obviously, they're not very bright. You can tell one, he goes to steal a bicycle, but doesn't make sure that it's not attached to the fence yet. And the other one, that does get away with it, is dumb enough to leave his DNA and his fingerprints behind. And he looks directly into the camera, which is never a good thing. So what do we learn here today, kids? If you're going to steal something, make sure there's no cameras watching you. Make sure there's no chain attached to the bicycle, because this is what will happen to you. And don't leave your DNA and your fingerprints behind on a bag of Doritos. And also, if you don't want to be considered an accomplice, don't walk along within camera shot. Cool. Remember, guys, $200. First one to email me back, let me know who these kids are.